Hello everyone, it's Natasa from Treasure Books. Welcome to a 20-minute scrap bust episode where I dive into my junk drawer and just randomly pull out a handful of stuff and create something. This fell on the floor. I'm going to start off by putting my timer on. Now this is just my own little roll that I do and just gets me going. I'm going to do these videos sporadically and I shall have a playlist in the description below so you can see kind of the things I've done and what it's all about. The idea is to use up my scraps and also to exercise the creativity muscle. And here at the beginning, I never really know where or how this is going to go, but this isn't really a scrap, but it's in there. I think that drawer was used for many different kinds of things. It's mostly scraps. So I'm just looking at what I have. I did have my eye set on this bubble mailer, so I feel like I want to use this today. So I've been doing this challenge for a couple of months now, just kind of as my own personal practice, I suppose. And then I thought that it might be fun to film the process. And I go into this not having a clue where it's gonna go or how it's gonna go, and that's the fun part, because usually at the end of the session I really like what I created, but last session I didn't like what I created, so I'm thinking that hopefully this time around it's going to be something that I like. I'm gonna abandon this for next time. I really like this Ferrero Rocher wrapper thing. I don't know what I'm doing over here, but whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm liking where it's going so far, I think. Just layering a few pieces down and seeing where it's going to take me. Oh, look at all this gold stuff. I love gold stuff. What else do we have over here? Some tea bag remnants. A little bit of, oh no, that's that one. I thought I had another one. And by the way, all of these little bits and pieces, these little bits and pieces of the fabric, I'm keeping all of those because I'm going to do a project with that. Look at this. Hello, Banjo. Coming to join me. Hi, Poops. Hello, Poop. I'm going to do a little bit of sewing. Alright, I've glued that piece down, and now I'm going to do more sewing. I'm going to sew this, but I'm not going to bring the sewing machine on the desk again because that takes time. Alright, I've done a little bit of sewing there, so it's holding this piece and this piece. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue under here. I'm not worried about anything looking pretty or looking fancy or looking nice or being glued down completely. Now I'm thinking over here, it's like some buttons, and I have this I have the box on my desk. I have the box on my desk. Oh, handmade button using the poured acrylic paint. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, you can't really see it. You can't see it because it's not coming up on the video, but you'll be able to see it in a moment. I know all the buttons are here. It's very, but oh, you can't see it. That's half the fun is looking at other people's stash. And you can't even see it. Well. Oh, and this also, maybe, well, you never know. You never know what is going to come out of these sessions, and yeah, I know. Do I feel bad using this baton? Do I feel bad using the baton? I do not feel bad, and in fact, I am going to use it now. Do I want to do something with this? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Sew that button on, sew that button on. Here's what I have so far. Just a few pieces layered. Kind of like this little ribbon. But I feel like I need something here as well. This is from a gift bag. Maybe I want to do something like this. I don't like the straight edge here. All right, I know what I'll do. There's absolutely nothing that a little bit of sewing won't fix. So I did that and I like it. And last thing I'm gonna do is, well, it's not the last thing I'm gonna do. I still want to do a few other things. I want to secure this down, and I'm diving into my brads, my box of brads. And I wouldn't mind using a brad that I don't actually, a brad that I've had for a long time that I just never seem to use, because perhaps it doesn't go with the aesthetic of what I usually make. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do, so that I can use up the brads. But then this red one is perfect for this project. So I'm just going to choose to use. I got these brads from op shops, thrift stores. Ooh, let's attach the brad. Ooh, that's looking good. Do I want to move it a little bit? It's a Christmas brad. It is most definitely Christmas bread, but we don't care. Oh no, we don't. Oh no, no. I've had it for many Christmases and I haven't used it. So I'm using it now, because now I choose to use. That's my new motto for 2025. Choose to use, because I hoard. That's why I have all this stuff, because I hoard all this. Well, so far I've been a little bit hoardish in my behavior, especially with things like breads and pretty stickers and other stuff that I can't think of right now. But now I'm just going to use, oh, I love, okay, today's sesh definitely, I mean, we're not done yet. I still have 5-ish minutes or so. So I shall utilize the time. Oh my, oh my. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because this is looking very, very nice. Very nice, my friend. Don't you just love when that happens? By the way, if you haven't seen the first episode that I did on this kind of thing, I show all the other projects that I've made in my sessions, 20-minute sessions. And I'm thinking of making this into some type of a book or something, like, oh, well. Now I'm thinking if I should add a little bit of sewing. I think I should. Actually, no. I'm thinking of doing some fake writing, or asemic writing as it's known. I am a little bit afraid that I'm gonna ruin it. I think if I had brown, oh, look at this. Look at this. How can I attach this thread here? Because I love how that looks. Look at that. I don't need any writing. Maybe I can do a little bit of writing. What about if I staple the thread? Is that too much? Is that killing it? Yes, it is. I'm just gonna do some fake writing, asemic writing, really tiny. All right, here's what I did. Fake writing, and voila. I love, love, love how this looks. Isn't it just stunning? The project I made yesterday, I absolutely hated. Still have a tiny little bit of time left, so I'm gonna use it. Add some final touches. Add the final touche. The final touche. This would be really cool on a journal cover, I think. And I don't know, I'm thinking of making that book like a flip-up book with all of these pieces, but they are, you know, quite chunky, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I'm gonna have to think of something, but isn't that just... Oh, there we go. There's my time. I would say today's session was very successful compared to yesterday's, which is in here somewhere. These are all of the previous projects that I haven't filmed these, but now I've started to film. Anyway, these are all okay, so this is yesterday's one, which I'm not gonna put these videos up one after the other, so who knows when you saw this one. But you can see that anything can come out of these sessions. When I made this one yesterday, I absolutely hated it. I really didn't like it, but I'm gonna keep the video anyway. Even though it was the first episode, I really didn't like how this turned out. In fact, this is the one that I hate the most out of all of them. All the other ones I love, really, yeah, or really like. I don't hate any of them. This one, I really don't like this one. This one, now, this, I love this. Absolutely love how it turned out. It has some type of a, perhaps a boho vibe, or like a traveler. I don't know. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I simply love it. So that's the result of today's session. I'm gonna put that monstrosity away. I hope you enjoyed this process. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.